Welcome to D&D. It's time. It's so fucking cold. That's what I can say. It's so cold. It's like the coldest it's been in 15 years, and it's not great. It goes up to like minus 15 or some shit, and it's annoying. My feet seize. But yes, who did D&D? I was just checking to see if the cat was behind me. In each time, yes, I can do First Blood. Whoa, say undeafened. Among Us. I am streaming. I am jiving. Ba. I just realized. Oh no, the apps are fine. Hang on. Okay. So, I can give a recap since it's been a while. So, in the last session, I have yeah, in last session, all of you, of course, had rested. Well, sort of rested, not really. In the good old space that you were given. Tomorrow is the festival where the funny countess will finally take her reign. However, after exploring around, you found out that below the city is where all the people are being kept. The ones who have been within the town for a year or so who can go down into this area. You snuck down instead of taking the official way. You instead took the storage way, going down the elevator. Uh, where, thankfully, surviving some dreary wind, you eventually, of course, find yourselves here. Well, you also spoke to a funny kobold. Oh, yes. Any questions or anything that I missed?
I think that was all the important stuff.
Uh, huh? You spoke to a god. Yes.
No, we framed a
Oh,
guard.
oh, right. Yeah,
We did frame
you also framed a god. Uh, Lamau, as you broke into the captain's. You broke into the fucking captain's place. Lamau. But yes,
Oh yeah,
yeah, you kept the picture and everything. So, ba. There we go. Oh, so
I guess
as
Lysa also did technically get arrested, so there's that.
oh right, yeah, Liza got
They might make it.
arrested because they decided to put the blood of their abomination thing instead of their own. Yes. Uh, Upon landing down, you basically see that you're within a sort of like cave-like system. There's actual water that's not blood. I should mention.
What the fuck
Wow,
is this?
the fuck? It's blue.
Why is this water clear?
Along with what seems to be a large sort of town over the water.
How's it smell down
How it smells? It smells damp, moldy.
Well, who wants to get into the moldy water first?
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I had to get into something a bit EU splashes in.
How deep was that?
Oh yeah. How deep is it? Does Dilby just sink down, or is it just barely above like some?
The water itself is about 3 feet deep.
Okay, she's just barely chest height.
Seems
Uh,
a bit high for me.
it's exactly your height.
Come on. Puts on him.
Until he re-arrives, I'm just dragging Lysa by the collar.
Yes. Picks them up.
Oh, north, south, east, or west. We have a few different choices.
Well, let's see what's around. There's a good middle point here.
Oh,
I think I see
I
some
can.
light from the northern. Dear God, there's a guard.
You see over to the left that you're basically going through like it's like the slow motion where you're like slowly moving your legs over the water. When you just see to your left, you see a guy with a fisher pole as he's like currently fishing. As he's just like looking over at you guys. He gives a wave.
Bad news, guy. Bad news, guys. See that? He's over 120 feet. I can't shoot him.
He waves at you from a distance.
Hello.
Oh. Looks down at the cat.
Does he have any fish around him?
He would take one of the fishes from his bucket and hand it over to Val.
Takes
They've
it,
been spared.
leaves.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Just hear him laugh a bit from the distance.
If anything, should we ask him about what's around here? They happen
We can. We'd probably have to get closer.
to. Alrighty then. Let's move over there.
Question: is this like just a chain over it, or is this like a gate?
That is a chain.
Okay.
It's about 20 feet up.
Lysa, you stay here and stand guard. Just like floating dead in the water.
Be fine.
Face down in the water. As you approach, the guy just sort of like looks down. As looks down at you as he's climbing. Oh, hello there. You taking a good old swim?
Yeah, it's a nice night, cool water. Sorry, we probably disrupt the fishing.
It's fine. There's not really any fish around. Well,
You know what routes there are around?
routes? What do you mean routes?
Do you know what's around here?
Oh! Well, welcome to welcome to our little shire here. You must be new, right, then? Just been brought down? Wouldn't be surprised if you jump in the water from it just being a bit different from, the outside.
Indeed.
Oh,
So it's kind of hard to figure where we are or where everything is.
Scroll over, Eddie. It's to your right.
I can also do this. contrived.
I hear caramel donuts and playing in the noise.
Uh, well, I suppose I can tell you a bit around. So, uh, up in the north way, that way, that's usually where the entrance is. It's usually where Justy stands about with a little shop. She doesn't really like coming into the city or town much. Less of a city, more of a town. Just gonna give you a word of warning though. Don't enter the guard houses. You can tell when there's a red sign on the front door. No one's allowed in there besides the guards. For example, that's one of them right there. As a gesture here to this building, where you see like basically a crossbow gun is like sticking out. Yep. So you
Seems
can't
rather
enter
violent.
those. Just behind you, points towards here. That's where the Fighters Guild is. Their whole goal, of course, is to do the things that the guards can't really do. If there's any monsters about or anything, you can of course ask them for help. There's only about 3 fighters at the moment. Sir Rorik, Liver, and some dude in armor. He doesn't really speak. We also, of course, have fortune telling. There's some people there that tell some fortunes and read the stars, as they say. They're just around left of that way. And then, of course, we got the bar, usually where the strange bunch sort of, what should I say? Yeah, the strange ones usually stay around there. And that's down the south way right there. Points at this building. But otherwise, you're just free to go around. There's like one section that you're not allowed to, but Dione, usually just the Count's old guard, would actually be stopping people from entering there, so you don't have to worry about accidentally walking in.
Writing?
Yes.
And could we get the name of our informant here?
Hmm. Oh, well, there's not exactly a person to tell you, really. It's more of just find out by your own. The guard should tell you what to do when you're entering here. If you're looking for living quarters and such, the Fighters Guild doesn't have an upstairs to living quarters. You just pick a room if it's not already picked.
All right, I meant you, fisherman.
What about me?
Your name.
What's your name, good sir?
Oh, why didn't you say so? Yeah, I'm Garrick. Nice to meet you.
I did.
We also have a blacksmith. They only work outside though, so you'll see him by the gate if you turn the corner up left. Up left.
Is there anything further out from, going back in the waters, is there anything else around there, if anyone knows?
Oh, well, usually the water comes from the outside lakes and such and is purified by the magic machinery. That's why, of course, it's that beautiful baby blue. But otherwise, it's not really much besides the outside. But don't really recommend going out there.
Alright, well, duly noted.
Where would you guys like to explore? We have the bar, the Fighters Guild, the other one.
It wouldn't be bad to check out the bar, see who other individuals are.
Alright, let's head that way. Which way was the bar?
That was down there, if I remember.
It's the big building right there.
Y- y- Thank you very much, Dick.
Of course.
Don't mind the cat, he's just hungry.
That's a window. And there's the door.
Oh.
Oh,
Just dry themselves off, as well as.
Well, let me in. Let me in! What the fuck is that?
Huh?
What the fuck is that?
Is that a cat? Oh wait, apparently that's a window too. Never mind. The door is here.
What? Where?
Yeah,
Oh, on the other side. Okay.
yeah, the other side.
That door was way too small and way too high up.
Yes, as
over here.
bum 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 bum. As you open up the door, you see, of course, what seems to be barrels and stuff, and two a very large stone door that currently says "open" on the front of it.
I opened the door.
Oh, you open it like the cowboy sort of open, where it's like intense, or just a little open.
No, I just walk into the room like a normal person.
You open the door. Meow. As you're opening, you of course hear what seems to be chatter, as they seem to be talking amongst themselves. But of course, you notice a sort of dark-haired man with a raven on his shoulder. Yes. Along with what seems to be a dragon born, like an actual dragonborn and not a humanoid one. Along with a very weirded cloaked figure and a weird looking Dampier with a doll on his hand. They all sort of stop talking as you walk in.
Sorry, we were told this is the bar.
Don't mind us too much. Just a bit hungry.
Oh. The weird Dampier person with the with the weird puppet just sort of like lurches over to like look at you all and goes, "Oh, hello there. Ah, so you're brand new, are you? Unbroken, untainted."
Can I help you?
Oh, you sure indeed can help me. Good to meet you. I'm Wally, and this is Holly. Hello.
I'd like to
It
say
is.
the other one's name is also just Wally.
No, I'm Holly. Nice to meet you. Now then, brings you down here in the deep, dark place.
Is that with an A or with an O? And Dilipy's just writing on it, scribbling down something. It's very similar.
Mhm. I'm
Is
my
it,
own
is it with
person.
an A? Is it with an A or an O?
Oh, mine is an A, and this, my brother here is spelt with an O.
Dolby walks up, slaps a sticky note on the wall, and then wall. But he
Oh. Usually I would scream if someone touches me, but you smell so delicious, so I do not mind. Anyway, regardless, welcome. I sure hope you enjoy your stay down here.
believe we do.
Is
Is there anything news going around or anything?
that what?
Has there been any news of things going around? Anything of note that we need to be aware of?
Oh, I would just say be sure to keep your wits about you. You see, the guards don't necessarily care what goes on in this town, only if there's intruders or monsters out and about. Meaning, just be sure to take your care. After all, you don't want to be stabbed.
Right. How long have you all been here?
Hmm? Well, I suppose I can introduce everyone else here. They're my friends. That is, of course, Con, though his full name is Constantida. Very long, very annoying. Say hello, Con. Hello. This here, of course, is the Raggedy Man. He never speaks. I don't think he really can, since he has a sword pierced through his body.
He's my favorite so far.
Ah, yes. And that is Jackin. His brother works at the forge, but, well, no one really talks about his brother, Jimbo. The guy sort of looks at you and sort of gives you a wide smile as he just goes, "Hey."
Hello. Glenn Dilby. Nice to meet you.
Yes, well then, that is of course, well, the people who usually come about. As for food, you can of course indulge. Oh, good, Eddie. Didn't answer your question. After all, the food here is, well, no one ever serves it, it just appears. Is that right, hon? Yes.
Question: how good is he at actually using the puppet? Does it actually look like he's not talking?
I was just about to ask that.
As a basically it's not even professional level. It's why I'm still using the same voice for both, because he's literally has it on his like hand, and every time he looks like speak and stuff, he's still speaking with his body's mouth.
I see.
So why do you guys have gods if they're not here to protect you?
The gods aren't
Sorry,
necessarily around.
us.
Well, the gods aren't necessarily around to simply keep things at bay. After all, we can of course defend ourselves if so be. It's more to keep people in.
Pardon me, guys. I'm just going to go try something. Is there a suitably appetizing piece of food somewhere? It's not just like a hot dog.
There is a sausage and what seems to be potatoes. And there's like water skins that are like full to the brim to the point that they could burst if you were through them.
There's like
I'm
a
just-
mini pig on my table.
Yes.
I'm going to take one potato and pour some of the water skin into a glass, and I'm just gonna test the water skin to see if I get the same. Or
As you
iron blood stuff.
yeah, as you somewhat feel it with the blood and such, you find, of course, that interestingly enough, you can indeed feel the blood within the water, but not only that, it's also within the potatoes. They fertilize the potatoes using blood instead of water.
Okay, I carefully turn around and spit the potatoes back onto a plate and walk away, keeping the cup.
Oh. Ah, yes. But would you like some soup? The soup is the best part around here.
No, we ate before we came down. I just wanted to see if the food was any good.
Oh, such a shame.
Fellas on the other side of the table doing the butt wiggle about to attack.
Hmm. Well, at least... well, at least I will give you this bit of information. I, of course, am the mayor around here. The one who, of course, governs over the people. So don't really, well, cause any problems for me, if you wouldn't mind. Holly here is, of course, my assistant. Isn't that right, Holly? Yes. Good to meet you. I do the taxes. Oh my god, that puppet can speak. So I can bring Lisa to tavern. There you go. Minus
I Sir
one.
Lawrence within 100 feet.
No. My god.
I will just look to the other three people, and I want to see if they're like shaking their heads. I want to see if they agree with it.
The others have been quite silent. The guy right here hasn't moved like at all. Just like sitting on the chair with the fucking sword through their shoulder. This guy's just basically got his arms crossed, leaning back as he's just like sort of like eating the soup. He's more indulgent in the food rather than the conversation. And Khan here is just sort of like listening. But he's just given like a weird sort of look to you all. You can't really tell the look with your insight, but he's like just looking between you and between Wally.
Medicine check that right in a man right now.
Oh, he's dead. It's a corpse.
Oh my god.
The sword itself isn't necessarily around the shoulder. It's more of the fact that he's been pierced into the chair.
Mm.
It's just the sheath for the sword.
Well, the sword's gone
So-
right through his shoulder blade, but it's also connecting with the chair.
So, Mr. Mayor, besides you, 3, 4, 5, how many other folk are here around? We met one fisherman out on the port, out on the, not port, what is it, dock.
Oh, yes, Garrick. He tries to fish day and day, but, well, we all know fish will never arrive. That's what the purification does, of course. It removes everything from the liquid. But yes.
I look at Val, who was given a fish.
Indeed. He simply copes by, well, by simply taking the meals from around here and placing them within his basket. Sometimes he even throws the fish into the water despite them being cooked. Though, of course, we have to clean it up. Can't have someone making a mess now, can we, Holly? Oh, we can. But yes, as for the people around, well, around the corner is, of course, Nane. They're the guard who protects from the lower levels where the Countess, oh, and my apologies, the soon-to-be Countess resides. My mother. Then, of course, there's the Fighters Guild. We usually don't want to interact with them much. They cause a bit of problems for everyone around, to be honest. Then there's Jackin's brother, Jimbo, who runs the forge. A Dragon Ball, much like him, who uses his own flames to work. Then, at the Sky Seers Church, there is, of course, the Spirit Caller and the Sky Caller. They use some humbo-jumbo magic or something to speak with spirits and the divine. I wouldn't really believe their lies, though. I think they just make it all up. Isn't that right, Holly? Yes.
I'm sure you'd be the one to know.
Yeah, of course. Then, of course, on the outside is our banished one, Justy. They, well, they were originally causing problems, scamming people, so we had to kick them out of town, and now they set up shop outside. It's fine as long as they don't come back in, though. I don't trust someone who wears a mask. And then, of course, we did have one more of our member. He was also part of the Fighters Guild, wore somewhat of a greenish armor. But no matter what, you couldn't take it off. I tried to take off his helmet, but it just didn't work. It's almost like he's bound to it in a way, and, well, that's untrustable. He started spouting on and on about nonsense, so, well, we've imprisoned him for now. I suggest you stay away from him.
I see. I see. How's the tax season? How is the tax season going? I know that's been a bit of pain with the government and all.
Oh. Well, I'm the one who regulates the taxes, and the ones to simply pay me for everyone's stay here. After all, my mother was so kind to bring people down here to be protected. So they, well, looks towards the other two as he goes, well, all they have to do is donate something they love. And that is it. We don't deal in gold. Isn't that right, Holly? Yes. I'm financial advisor. Indeed, Holly here is the one to determine if it's applicable.
Alrighty. Do you happen to want some pillows? I occasionally come around bringing some.
Oh no, keep those dreary thing away. Pillows are, of course, the source of all evil. Why have comfort when you can sleep on
Okay, I've
rocks?
heard quite enough. Thank you,
Dilby
Jackie. Jack and
quietly
Con.
smiles and then cocks the staff.
Jack and Con.
Hmm.
Nice to meet you.
Right.
Yes, it was good to meet you too.
It was good to meet you. Let's check out the other place in the meantime.
Have a nice day.
Yes. Nicer, come on. I can't
got
get
Liza.
from them.
Oh, yeah. Up, 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 up.
Belle's dragging him by the hair. It's gonna be bald by the end of this adventure.
That just reminded me of the first campaign I played.
Become bold.
Alright, I vote the blacksmith. At
Ah.
least seems more interesting. After that we can try the Fighters Guild.
I'm taking the first shot at once we meet him to kill him.
Sorry, what was that?
I'm taking the first shot as soon as we have the chance to kill him.
Judging by his looks, that's probably all we'll need.
As long as I can show up the puppet.
Yes.
Sharpen my claw.
Is the blacksmith up?
Yes, no.
North.
I will press
I can't
I.
see shit. Oh my god, I can see.
We can proceed
Holy,
now.
holy shit, it's Jimbo.
Yeah, you see a red dragonborn who isn't the humanoid dragonborn Lamau. As they, of course, seem to be hammering as they're breathing their own fire onto a piece of dagger that they're making. You see what seems to be a pile of daggers next.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
damn it.
Skyrim leveling.
No kidding.
Yeah, like looks over. Oh,
Jimbo the blacksmith.
oh, hello. I am Jimbo. Nice to meet you. How can I help you?
We heard of you over at the bar and from a fisherman. I thought we would come over and just see if you have any wares for sale.
Oh,
New in town and
if
all.
if you've been from the bar, you must have seen my brother. Nice to meet you. Didn't know he would recommend me though. Oh, oh, oh. Well, welcome to this little town. It's not great, but it's not bad. Better than the ups town.
Thank you.
Is there anything you need, or are you just going around the place?
I'm just looking around, getting our bearings.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy this little place. It's open to all in most places besides the back street. But that's where the Countess resides, or soon to be Countess. My brother calls her the Countess, though. Oh, oh, oh.
That's what we've heard.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you're looking for anyone who's a lot smarter than I am, my brother would always be happy to answer any questions you have. And of course, well, if you're looking for any sort of spirits or the sorts, the lady in that place usually gives me bread when I'm working. They point to the door here. That's where the spirit callers reside.
Righty. Appreciate. How are you holding up so far there?
Oh, well, business isn't necessarily too bad if people want things crafted, whether it's chairs or even out of like metal scraps or weapons to defend themselves. So as long as I get something to do, I do not mind. Everything here is free. I just need the materials.
I see. Is there anything you happen to need, Rakashka? Any of them?
Hmm. Well, I am in need of getting some good old adamantium. They have it in the Stockhold place, but well, Mr. Mayor Wally is how should I say? Mr. Mayor Holly is keeping that place on lockdown at the moment, so I can't get in. If you can convince him or come get the adamantine for me, I'll make something for one of you.
Sounds
Yes.
lovely. Where
Question.
is that?
Or it's the building that's directly well, from here to the left of the bar.
Oh,
Big warehouse.
Wonderful. We do have a few things. Who has the giant's bones?
Somebody else. I don't think I'm
well,
carrying those.
I have nothing much, so probably have. Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
at
As a
least I
has.
have.
What are you thinking, having crafted?
Oh, shit. Alright, I'm back. I had to dissipate from the party. Hello! So, what had happened other than us talking to a forger?
We were talking to the Countess's son, who was a weird puppet man, a weird puppet tax
Mm-hmm.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I confirmed that all the food and water still has blood in it down here, so I wouldn't recommend eating anything.
So, they're still doing the, the baking powder, my secret recipe is my blood.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, there is a place where you can connect to spirits or the divine. There is the back roads that we're technically not allowed into. The bar or the not the barkeep, the blacksmith here was telling us about if we could get adamantine by either convincing the weird puppet man or basically outright stealing it.
Weird puppet man. Who's a weird puppet man?
The
The
mayor.
Countess's son.
Oh, got it. Alright, so let's see.
Oh, the Countess's son also hates pillows and masks.
Oh, yeah.
Pillows and masks.
Yes.
That's
Things that obscure
specific.
your face.
Oh yeah, I need something to obscure my face. Oh yeah, fuck, I'm a wanted criminal.
I don't think they know that down here, necessarily.
Oh, okay, thank God. All right, shit.
You're just about to tell them.
No, I wasn't about to tell him. No, I just need a mask. That's all I need.
Weren't you already
Okay.
wearing a disguise? Or did you take it
Ah,
off before we went on the elevator?
that was a makeshift disguise. Trust me.
I think that was just
Mhm.
a hooded cloak.
That was a
Okay,
sock I found.
Oh,
Val
right.
gets
Oh,
on,
shit,
laces
you
his
did
other
have a
shoulder.
mask. Run it back. We gotta go back. I'm just kidding.
I also have to go meet with the kobold. Oh, what?
Yeah, somebody here promised uh, a life form something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, God. All
Hey,
right,
if there's
guys.
a
Give me a
kobold, we can
moment.
just
I'm
kill
getting
it
on the
on
computer right
sight.
now.
Okay.
All right.
What do you want to use with the bones?
Yeah.
I figured we could just see if he could do anything with it. Them are frost giant bones. They must have something about them that's useful, unless we're planning to just carry bones with us the entire time.
I mean, we could
Oh.
just ask him. I'll slide the bone out of his pack and then bring it over.
You will like
Just
look at the
one bone.
bones. Yeah, you'll look at the bone and just go, "Oh, is there something you need for this?"
Meows. Looks at Raksha.
Can you make anything out of it? Do you need something else? I'm
Oh,
not a blacksmith. I don't know how this works.
well, I could indeed use it as a material if you need it to be crafted. I can make a bone armor, bone sword. This seems to be giant bones, so it's pretty versatile.
Bone sword? Does anyone disagree with bone sword? That sounds fun.
Go for it.
Nod.
Lysa, do you need armor? Or is he here? Do you say I go?
I need I'm sorry. My god decided to mute himself because the fact is he's surrounded by yelling people. Alright, hello. Let me go ahead grab some. I would like some armor. It would be great.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, armor. We can ask for armor.
I need to look for this. Oh, where to put this real quick.
Jimbo, what can you do for armor?
Oh, well, it depends what you want. You want it to be light, medium, or heavier versions. Depending on what you want for that could depend how many bones I need.
I would need. Oh no! I did a no. Ugh, shit. I deleted an image by accident. I'm so sad. Alright, can never get it back again.
Just hit Control Z.
I
Or look in the trash can.
no, it's not. It's forever. It's one of those. You replace this. Are you sure you want to replace this image? I'm like, yes. I'm like, wait,
Ooh.
no.
I see.
Yeah. God. It should be fine.
I flick Lysa in the forehead. Light,
Okay.
medium, or heavy?
It's quite
Medium.
large.
Just medium.
Medium.
Oh,
I need
So-
at least. I need at least enough to move around and do with my stuff.
oh. Well, if it's medium, I only need 2 bones. They'll still be made of normal material, but I can indeed infuse the essence of a giant in it.
Do you mind if I assist you? I'm a forger, quite a forger myself.
Do you think if you want to make spare glasses in case as well?
Uh, yeah, sure. I have 2 art pieces anyways with the round glasses too, just in case.
What about the sword? What kind of sword are you planning to get?
Sword?
Regular size
I
sword,
mean,
short sword,
I
great
got all the
sword.
sword all the sword I need here. Kind of.
I met,
Well,
well, I met Rakasha, but
Oh, I'm sorry. Ugh.
that would depend. I assume. Can you make a long sword out of 1 bone? Because we only have the 3 bones.
Well, it's more of not that I'm making a sword out of the bones, but infusing it with it. I can use 1 bone for a sword.
Yes, if there's nothing anyone else needs or wants.
Long sword?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, and I appreciate the offer, but I like working on my own for things like this. Plus, this is gonna take about a few hours or so. So just come back when I'm done.
All right.
Yes, we should really get ready for the party tomorrow, Lisa. We don't really have that much time to do
Then, do you mind if I ask you for commission then on something on how the armor and how I want it to look like, since there's a grand party going on?
I can do looks, yes.
Okay. Give me one moment. I need to fucking die real quick.
Bah.
I die. Where's the guy that I can't see on Discord? Here he is.
Well, it's me.
No, it's you.
Oh, I can indeed.
That would be great. Thank you.
What?
Alrighty. We're done. Boop, boop.
Right then.
Alright. Exiled store, Spirit People, or Fighters Club next. Who wants to go where?
Let's go to the Fighters Club.
We have one for the Fighters Club.
Fighters Club.
Fighters.
Let's go.
As his eyes kind of shift a bit blue, I would like to go to the Fighters Club.
I'm fine with it. I already went. The tavern was enough for me when we visited before. Time for the next place, enjoy.
Alright, I'll be checking out the Divine Place once we're done there.
A divine place.
The
Fortune
Spirit
teller place.
People.
I'll
Oh,
tag along since it's good to keep at least two.
I'd rather keep everyone together since I don't trust this place. I'm going to the Divine Place after. I'm not splitting off from the group.
Ah,
Gonna stop moving for a second.
do you want me
I
to
don't
pick
trust.
you up?
Well, I see I was being moved, so
I was
we'll wait.
moving. I was moving you.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you were on my shoulder.
ahead.
That's why I was moving you.
Yeah, still trying to get your ears
My ears.
now that I can see them.
Oh, okay.
As Lysa's walking straight to the face.
Can we please stop? You know what? Fine.
It's a
Lysa,
good thing that you
let
have allergic.
I need to say this. You have one cat in the front of your face, one cat at the back of your head. It turns into a helmet, cat helmet.
The mayor's gonna go insane. Not that he isn't already.
He's
This
perfectly
side of the-
sane.
I thought it was the other side.
I thought it was his store.
Nope,
Why would
their
they have a
store is
large staircase here?
This looks
Yeah.
right.
Well, they also have another door.
Oh, I'm used to going in the back door.
Right. As you notice here, there's a sign on the side of the wall that says accommodations. That's the bathroom.
I do have a question. Did we find out a way to get to the catacombs?
To get to what?
The catacombs.
I have a feeling that's one of the places being guarded by that elite guard.
Who's the elite guard?
I didn't quite catch the name, but it sounded like they used to be like a head guard for the old count, and they're still here. And there's like a
Well,
place that we're not allowed to go to, but they'll stop us for sure. So We won't accidentally stumble upon it, or stumble inside it at least.
Forgive me as I kind of blacked out for a bit.
I thought your glasses were supposed to help that.
Yeah, but it's getting adjustment. I'm fine now as his eyes shift back to a bit of a red. It only
Raksha
happens like
raises an eyebrow.
Is it because it's because the prescription changed? Or is it
Mm.
just
I've been without them for about at least looks over to God. How long has it been since travel?
Huh?
How long has it been?
Since you've
Is it
arrived
Has it been a
in
fashionable?
week?
Whitehaven
Ever
or
since
start of
the
campaign?
beginning session when I slammed my glasses because of Jericho slamming me from thousands of feet in the air.
Oh. Yeah, it's been like 4 days.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it's been 4 days. Probably prescriptions off or something. If you want to fix them, that'd be great. AKA, this gives me an excuse of dealing with guests.
Alright, as you
I
go up to
open
the
the
door.
door.
Oh!
Oh,
Alright. As you as you open the door, you see, of course, what seems to be some heavily armored men. They seem to be sitting at chairs. One, of course, seems to, of course, be an orc. The other is a dwarf, while there's a big, heavily armored man who is, like, sitting in, like, the chair, like, leaned back. You hear a slight snore coming from him. Joe, you get an inspiration. What do you mean guts? His name is
I
Liver. Good.
I'll be right back. I need to put
Yeah.
food away.
The guy waves at you as he goes, "Oh, hello! How you doing? What you need?"
Hello, we're new to the place. We've just been checking out the places the fisherman out front told us about.
Oh, Garrick, yeah, he's a great one. He gives us fish and food every day, so he's a good one. Well, yeah. Welcome to this little place. It's a bit wow, empty for the lot, but it's cozy, warm. Just know that you're new here then.
Yes.
Ah, well, don't worry about anything, any harm onto you. Me and the guys here are, keeping this place safe. He, like, does a, motion to, like, show off, flex his muscles.
Hmm. Yeah, so we went down to the bar, but that place seems a bit
Oh, yeah.
annoying.
That's where Wally, the mayor, as he likes to call himself, resides. Yeah. I wouldn't really say, bother with him much, to be honest. He's, well, you must have already seen, bit of a weird 'un.
Yes. He did mention, though, I take it that's the man trapped in his armor.
Hmm? Oh, no.
Is it not? Who sleeps in full armor?
Oh. Oh. Well, let's just say that's, uh, he really, doesn't wanna be unarmored in his, what, space.
That's what I call the helmet stays on in bed.
I
Now
mean,
it's the
newbie is
armor.
be very surprised how many people still wear the armor on the forest.
Hmm. Well, his name's Fando. He's a, he's just taking a bit of a sleep. He's been out all day trying to keep this place safe and all that, making sure no problems going on or anything. Plus, he also misses his wife. So I think he just mostly sleeps off the sadness.
Places pillow. Bit of more comfort.
You.
Do you
It's
two
gonna be a
want
point.
pillow as well?
Hmm?
Be careful, those pillows are extremely dangerous because they are
Oh.
extremely comfortable.
Oh. What did you say, Doipy?
Do you two want a pillow as well?
Oh, I'll take a pillow. You want a pillow, Liver? Yes.
Alright. She pulls from the cotton ball on the staff. Pulls one. Here you are. And then here you are.
Thank you.
So what are you all so guarded about? There seems to be only like 10 people in town. Surely they can't hate each other that much.
He, looks at you. I suppose you shouldn't question things like that. That's what happened to, well, that's what happened to Delamore. He, asked too many questions. And now he's off in jail.
That certainly is ominous. He could have just said stuff.
Well, I'm giving you a warning, because I don't want anyone, going off. I'm here to protect the people, not make them get arrested for no reason other than to ask questions. I suggest that you just gotta be careful around here. But don't worry. As long as we're about, he'll, point at himself and then, hits Liver on the shoulder. Reaching over and he's going, we'll make sure everything's fine.
Appreciated. Well, you three wanted to come check out the Fighters Guild.
Sure. This is the Fighters Guild?
Yes.
The giant sword on the entrance wasn't a clue.
Mm. Mm. I suppose you're right.
Mm.
Mm.
Well, apologies. Well, apologies, this place is a bit dreary and all that. This used to be, the old counts before the Yashold or whatever her name, took the reins now. This used to be where, the knights would haul up and, live. But now all the, bunkers are instead where, the common people sleep. All the knights ran away.
They ran away
Yeah.
because of the new Duke?
Well, more
Slash
that
going to be
more
new
that
Duke?
more that people dedicate their lives towards the count, and if that count should die, they become wandering knights. They can't stay in the land that they dedicated their oath. Not unless, of course, the count was to come back as alive, and whoa, everything gets better. Then he'll probably come back. But otherwise, the countess here is well, gonna have to get some newbies.
So, question. Is one of the guards right now dealing with the super important mission? Used to be one of those knights for the old count?
Well, all of them left. The guards were just the ones that were dedicated to the people rather than to the counthood. Only one left is Captain.
Captain?
Yeah, he's stationed up at top, but he sometimes comes down here
All right. So, and let's say the Duke does come back out of nowhere. Would the old god come back? Not old god, the old knights come back to
Most
assist
likely.
this?
After all, the only reason they've left is because some of them are, like, looking for him, because the body was never found. So you don't really say that around, Wally. He's a bit sensitive about that topic. After all, it was his cousin.
They'll look over the Raksha.
Rockshire is currently looking at the scroll that they took. I want to figure out if it's anything.
Alright. Are you one of the old
Me? No.
knights?
I was just one of the guards up there, but couldn't really work anymore because of this. As you'll see, he'll finally move. As you'll see, he is missing a leg. It is now a prosthetic.
So what happened? Okay. So where are the old knights? Where are they located?
I have no idea, to be honest. After all, well, some of them left in packs, others went off on their own. You'll probably find them around if you ever explore, the forest, but, at the moment, well, even I don't know. That's the thing about wandering knights.
All right. I'm just wondering, because knights are pretty cool. And
Eh,
who's the one that's sensitive about that topic? The cousin?
Oh, name's Wally. He's the mayor of this place. Has a weird talking doll with him. Bit creepy, but don't tell him that I said that.
You guys were talking about him already, right? You already talked to him.
Yes, Wally was the weird mayor guy.
Does Wally know that he's alive or no? And
No.
our mission, just a reminder on the mission, we can't let anyone know that he's alive.
We're waiting specifically for the coronation to have that announced
Okay.
so that we can catch them by surprise and then like maybe have a little fun scuffle.
I have sushi.
Okay.
And sushi.
Okay, that is a question I'm just asking. Out of character, because I'm just trying to remember. It's been so long.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We're discussing this without moving our lips. We're just all looking at each other. No words being said.
Just nodding, just nodding. Just nodding. All right. Also, I got a question. One of what was it? Ah, shit, I was gonna ask them a question because it was like, do you guys know a kobold? What's the kobold's name? I'm trying to remember his name.
The one that we met is Blabble, but you don't know the brother's name, I think?
I know the brother's name.
You
I
know the
just
brother's
forgot the
name?
brother's name.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll go check and see if I wrote it down, but
Yeah, I remember we were talking and he says, my brother blah blah, and brother something blah blah blah. He kept talking about him and his brother, and he said his brother's name while I was incarcerated.
As for Raksha, as you take a look over the scroll, though, as goes from the notes, you find that the scroll seems to be a permit, Raksha. As when you basically look towards it itself, it is a permit to enter into the crypt.
just gonna shove that down in my pocket.
Let me see. The reason is the reason for visiting the crypt, so basically the opponent has a reason for it, is to visit a grave. And that's it.
Visit a grave.
Yes.
This was
He was going to
Blabble.
visit his dead wife.
Yeah, dearly beloved.
It's the scroll. Blabble is just looking for his friend because his friend got taken.
And he told me the friend's name, right? I remember. I think they did, right?
No,
They did
I
not.
didn't write it down, so you'll have to.
Go rewatch the VOD.
Gotta rewatch the VOD.
No, it's just like we forget what items we have. We forget the name of an NPC. They become a void creature.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
that's good.
Anyways, they'll look over to. Uh, do you know of a kobold named Blabble?
Ain't seen no kobolds around. Actually, a bit ago, think a week or so, no, 3 days. I don't know when exactly. It's a bit hard to tell the days when you're underground. But I did see a blue kobold being dragged by one of the guards through here. Apparently, was stealing but not really part of the Whitehavens. Apparently, they snuck in.
I'm assuming they were sent to jail, right?
They were taken down into the crypt. Usually, people like that get executed.
Got it. Do you know the layout pretty well over here?
I know what the town looks like. Like,
Is there any maps or anything like that?
not really needed. This place is a bit small and that. It's a bit cozy, you say?
Alright. Alright, no more questions. What drinks do you have over here anyways?
Or only have meat around. It's
Um,
it's what they
where
usually
can I
give
grab
us.
me?
Oh, there. Points to, the barrel here.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna go for a walk.
Okay, so it's been a weird one. Val is currently lying on the sleeping guy's face.
uh, yes. Here's your funny brazier.
I sense with.
Mm.
Huh?
So what?
Oh, it's just a brazier with flames. There's like a weird sort of
Oh.
tree design wrapped around it in gold. You were saying,
Alright, so
Ruksha?
Ruffle got.
Hyacinth, was there anything else you wanted to ask the nice gentleman?
I feel like we've gotten a good amount of information here.
Alright, if you excuse us, there's a few more places we'd like to check out before turning in for the night.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. We're not keeping you or anything. Take care.
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Enjoy the pit.
Can Hyacinth move, or are you getting stuck again?
I move.
Okay.
We'll see if it catches up.
If you want, I could probably just carry Hyacinth. Once you're
Yeah, if I haven't moved on your screens, go ahead. Just be ready for a rubber banding.
Yeah, if you try and move him now, I'll just move back to whatever his thing was.
There you
Whatever
go.
like the last motion was. There we go. Hopefully.
then.
Where did Lysa go?
Probably getting into trouble.
Well, I do have good news. One of the things that we stole from liberated from the captain. I'll pull out the permit and hand it over to Zilpy.
Then. Oh. Well, that's very convenient. Yeah, hand it.
Yes,
We're
I
going.
still would. Oh, there you are. Were you in the bathroom?
No, I just needed a moment to think. So I don't know if there's any way to freaking get to the crypts.
Good
I
news.
turn the piece of paper around to face him.
What's with the paper?
Take a
There's
gander.
words on the paper. I am not handing it to him.
Looks
I
at
said,
the paper.
yeah, no, I said take a gander at it.
People with
Look,
astigmatism can take a little bit of time for their eyes to focus on words. Don't worry.
actually, I'm dyslexic, so they squint.
It's a
It's a
permit.
permit to
It's a
enter the
permit?
crypts.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's good.
Great.
Oh,
I'd still like to check out the divine people before we leave.
yeah. I also need to save a kobold.
What?
It sounded to me
Saving
like a
Private
kobold might be dead by now.
No, they should be alive. The day hasn't even ended. So
Great, we're gonna have a
Whispers
hopefully.
side
for
mission called
Drogsha.
Saving
If we
Private.
hold on killing it.
Why do you want to kill a kobold so bad?
Why
Have you
would
ever
He's the
we?
one
tried it?
that.
The noises they make are so funny.
I mean, he's the one that got me out. So I have to return the favor at least.
He's the
Out
one
of
that
what?
forced you to wear a sock for a face mask?
Yes, and got me out of the situation that I was stuck in.
Hmm.
My opinion of
But
Lysa
they also
lowers.
harassed Philippi, so
You gotta also. He also said that
We can walk and talk.
his brother was captured there, and that's the only reason why he needed me to. Well, he was going in the same room that I was
you
there.
mean the
So
thief that snuck into this clandestine area?
it's so pretty. Yeah, look at it.
It sounds
Nothing but.
like they don't need to be. It sounds like they broke some rules and are getting executed.
By the way, that's a
Well,
door
I
with a red
also
sign.
broke.
Oh, which one's the spirit one?
Spear one's here.
This one.
This one.
Okay.
Oh,
The door here. Ba, 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 ba. Hello, Jimbo. I'm breaking the rules right in front of you. As
You know the rules, and
Yeah.
so do I.
Jimbo, you saw nothing.
Alright.
Jimbo
As
trusts me. Who's that
Jimbo's biggest
person over there
crafting bag.
just staring ever so down the river?
That's the
He's-
fisherman.
as you walk on in, you see two clothed people. You can't see their faces as they are shrouded in black. One has what seems to be a constellation that sort of swirls above their head, while the other seems to have a long staff as they seem to just be sitting down. Sort of motionless, like basically they're just sitting there, not even conversing or anything. As you walk in, they turn their heads to look at you.
Hello, we're new here. Was told there was spirits and divine and fortune telling or something.
Why, yes, I am the Spirit Caller, and I am the Sky Caller. How may we help you?
Can I get more information on the services you provide, or is that...
Of course. I speak and call to the dead, the souls that are yet to expire. And I speak to the stars, the guidance of the everlong elves, the ones who have seen much from before.
Any of you guys have a specific dead person you want to talk to? Lisa?
I don't. That was Eddie actually trying to get something out of his throat.
As for, of course, if you should speak to one of the dead, it requires them to be dead for less than 10 days, is the requirement. For anything past then, their soul has passed along into the cycle of reincarnation.
Well, so tell me about these elves.
Of course. Every star in the sky is an elven soul that watches down. Elves do not reincarnate, so their knowledge is forever secured within the stars. If you simply need an answer that needs to be, well, a question that needs to be answered, calling upon the stars is a way to find out the truth.
Stars are pretty.
Oh, you heard her. Stars are pretty.
Yes. As for the cost to any of our grievances towards our tasks, we simply ask of a fingernail for each question asked.
I'm getting deja vu. Do you want me to give my fingernail?
Only if you have something to add.
I was looking for something more godly related, but it looks like that isn't here. Well, it's been fun, folks. If there's any dead people we meet, we'll come back to ask them questions.
Ah, of course. Though, if you do need help in your plight, we are always here, Rashka.
Now, perhaps I will ask a question.
Fucking creepy.
Ah, well, for someone such as you, Hyacinth, we do not require a fingernail, for you follow the same as our beloved.
What? We didn't
Okay.
even say each other's name. How the heck did he? Oh.
For you
Oh,
to
are you from
follow the mother of witches.
What? How did lightning get down here? We're underground.
Tillaby, you hear that?
By the way, there's earmuffs on her ear.
Never mind.
Well, I suppose then you might know a little bit about my endeavors down here.
We only know which was given, and we know many things due to the stars and the spirits, though we may only answer one question for free. That is, of course, due to our sisterhood, our brotherhood, the covenant.
All right. What I want to know is very simple then. Hold on. Let me think about how I'm asking. Okay. What can you tell me about the history of Linrenthia?
That's your mistress, isn't it?
No,
Oh, which was
that is not.
Lavenvia again? Need to remember.
Linrenthia is the target.
Oh! Oh, yeah. Labao. Okay. I found it. They will look at you as and they will say, "Ah, the task that has been given to you. Larenthia is the one who stands above, the one who simply bathes in the blood of a brain. They are the ones who stand as a kingdom of sorts, the owner of the Red Lake, the Blood Lake, the one that bears the core nervous system of this land. The mother of abominations."
I shall take your knowledge to heart.
Oh, Baba? No, the Queen of the Everforest, the one that you've heard about before.
We know her, we love her.
Ew.
She be doing things.
Whoa. The one who has fucking Scylla's brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Uh, yes. If you should need anything else now, you may, of course, sacrifice a fingernail to our mistress. Otherwise, you can take your leave.
Thank you for your time. Isaac, come
Uh,
on. Done. Or you can ask them.
No. I don't have anything to ask them.
Oh, okay.
It's fine. Yeah. It's not like I was just there just to, moral support.
Alright, two choices left. Exile, shop, or crypt.
I'll go to the shop.
Do we want to check a shop?
I mean, might as well knock it out.
Knock
We
it
never
out
know
of the
what-
way,
He
since
did
we
get
already
kicked
went.
out. Maybe he has some interesting things.
He did get kicked out for scamming the folk around. Or wearing a mask, I'm not sure which.
It could be both.
Alright, let's go to the shop. I assume it's outside the doors over there. Kicks open door.
The door's open. Whoa. As as you step outside, you see, of course, the outside, which is the outside of this place for the outside. Whoa. You see a masked individual. She seems to be. Oh, hang on. She seems to be about 4 feet in height, as they seem to be quite small. Also, you know, as as they have a halo above their head, as they just sort of look over and just go, "Oh, hello. You're from inside the town? Are you here to buy my wares or something of the lot?"
You said
Well, I sell the local fauna that I find around here. Some seaweed, some shells, even some, like, mysterious creatures that I found in the water that seem to live about. These little things, as she takes out what seems to be a weird sort of turtle made out of wood. It may look like wood, but, these things were actually alive and animate, but then when they get, too far away from water, they dry up.
my, haven't
Yes. And if you should place it back into the water and wait a day, they will animate again as little pets. All of these are sold for about 50 gold each, if any of you are interested. Oh. Harry, thank you for the sub.
any interest
Hold on.
in any of
Go ahead.
any of you have an interest in anything? Does look like
What was in stock?
seaweed, fish, faunas, a turtle over there.
I
Turtle.
jump onto Lysa's ear, like shoulder, and like whisper into his ear. They have assured us that the water being purified here means that nothing survives in the water, or nothing naturally is in the water. Anything that they said they caught from the water is not real.
Oh, I was really interested in. I guess not. Hmm. Alrighty. I was just, I think we're good. I'll look over to Dopey.
Alrighty. Apologies. It seems like nothing else. No interest for the moment.
So
Well,
how long have you been down here?
oh, me? Well, I've been about here for about 2 to 3 days before they decided to kick me out. They didn't like my business practices, so, well, I was shunted out, and I can't be asked to go up anymore since I already said goodbye to my folks. So, yes, I'm just now residing here. I sleep in one of these houses that is, well, broken up, but home is home. Plus, I don't want to even be back in that town. It's awful.
Oh, awful. Why is that?
Well, I mean, it's that The way they treat you, the way they behave. Especially, it's the most dangerous for me.
Is it the puppet man?
I mean, he's one of the problems, yes. It's more that everyone else just lets him run about to do his own thing. Tell me, did you notice anything weird about that town?
Well, there's Fighters Guild with no fighters. A bar with at least 2 people interacting with a man I can't see anyone wanting to spend more than half a minute with. Blacksmith was nice. I think that's about all I got out of it so far.
Then I will say this. Where are the females?
Where
I
are
really
the
can't
females?
tell. I really can't tell Dragonborn genders apart. Were they both male?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I didn't see any.
Yes. That is because, about a few days ago, Wally had introduced his tax. Bring those that, of course, you love the most. And, well, the majority of that, from what Wally had said, was people's partners. Their loved ones. And so they were taken down into the crypt, and I haven't seen them since.
Killing. All right. So what exactly? So they. Who's Wally?
Wally introduced a tax that was you have to give something that you love up.
Wally
Wally's
is the son of the countess, soon to be countess, and is being made the mayor of this town. And the tax
I'm going to kill him.
Oh, good. I mean, we all want to. Get in line.
We're all in agreement. We're going to kill this Wally.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Absolutely.
Yes, let's do it after
Maybe
we go
not
to the
for
crypt,
such a
though.
righteous reason as yours. He just kind of annoyed us.
uh,
Okay.
question.
Mhm.
What did you have to give up?
Oh, why do you think they kicked me out of town? I decided not to give them any of my wares or anything of the sorts, and they said that, well, if I didn't, they were either going to, of course, kick me out or take me down to the crypt with the rest of them. I went with the former, and decided to, well, take my leave. So now I reside here.
Mm,
Though, of course, the only person who actually came out to give me some food and some ways of surviving outside of here was Delamore. He kept on coming out every day to give me a meal, but he hasn't done so in the past day or two. I'm pretty worried, but, well, he may have just given up on me.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm just he.
Just T.
Yes.
Alright, and you said Delamore
Mm-hmm.
is the name of the person.
Big armored guy, wears a green suit, green armor. Never seen him take it off.
Okay, it seems like we you definitely do a checkup on them.
Yes. Apparently he was, he was telling me about how he'd probably be leaving the town soon as he found out, well, the truth of it all, about how awful it was, and that the mayor and the soon-to-be countess and stuff have something wrong with them. Apparently worms in their brain, or something along those lines.
Jericho. we're gonna start a list of people that we're going to kill.
Nice. I
Isn't
already
it just
have
a-
one. We can add more.
Isn't
Ooh.
that just a dwarves book of grudges?
No, this is I'm talking in my mind. The jerk. Yeah. Yeah. Well, add 2 to the list. If you can hear what they just said.
Alrighty, add into the list.
Alrighty. Yes, Lysa has a book of grudges.
Do you know what direction do they go? You can see if we can check them out.
Hmm? Denimore?
Yeah.
Well, he went back into the town. They aren't allowed to leave. Even if I attempted to, like, walk off right now, the guards at the tower would probably shoot me in the back with one of their ginormous fucking ballistas.
See, but oh, go.
No, go ahead. I'm just getting ready. I'd like to go check out the crypt and
Well, we'll make
if
sure to
there's
keep an
an
eye on them if we happen to see.
yes.
Yeah, something to bring you some comfort while you're down. Gives up another.
Ah, thank you.
We shall see you around then.
Mhm. If you want to buy anything from my business, I do sell at a discounted price of 50 gold pieces.
Yearly note.
Maybe next time. We just showed up, so we're a little poor.
You said you had a turtle?
Oh yes, these wooden turtles. She picks one up. If you place it in the water for 13 hours, it will animate.
Can I make an insight check?
God.
Please.
You have disadvantage because she's wearing a mask.
Do I have advantage because of Hyacinth giving me the...
Then it would be flat.
Alright, cool.
If Hyacinth would help out.
Why does it say win? Congrats, you win D&D. Oh no.
Ah.
Alright, where's my insight? Breast weapon! No, I'm kidding. No, you make me a saving throw. 22.
Buggers. Right. With a 22, it's pretty difficult to see her expression from the mask and the way she is, but she's bullshitting. She's just trying to sell random pieces of plywood that she's found.
Question. Are you willing to haggle?
Yeah. The lowest I'll go is
Well.
45 gold.
Oh. I know for a fact that there's no magic here. But the only reason why I would give 45 gold is because I feel pity for you for all the situation that's going at hand. I will take 2 turtles for 45 gold.
Alright, deal.
Cool. Also, how crafty are they? Do they look really good?
They're like wicker dolls where they're just made of like straw and wood and stuff. So they're pretty well crafted, but like they're like amateurish.
Still, turtles. Alright. He'll grab 2 and then give her 45 gold. Rolling. Thank you. And hopefully that gold will help you leave,
Of
find a
course.
good place. And if I ever do find that, what was his name? The green armor dude, I'll let him know that you're still out here. And that you're worried.
None.
He'll kind
I'm
of
just
hold.
here, like, arms crossed, watching as you walk across, like, 2 turtles.
What? Turtles are my brothers and our favorite animal. I can't say no to a good turtle, even if it's amateur. He kind of puts them at the side.
Alright, let's go to the crypts before you find something else to spend money on. The crypts are down this way, right?
Yeah, the... Oh. God.
I'm guessing it's still being made right now, right?
Yes,
Armor.
Jimbo is breathing
Like,
flames.
10 minutes. Hey, you done yet?
I don't know how long it's been.
Is dinner ready?
Is food ready, please?
My glasses done.
My glasses done. Hey, I need my glasses.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, don't mean to grab.
That guy looks evil as fuck. Raksha, are you sure this is gonna work?
You see an armored person who has somewhat of a weird vampiric arm go through their armor as they're just standing there. They look at you.
Standing
Well,
there,
Out of all
menacingly.
of us, I walk over and I put the permit in Lysa's hands. You look most
What?
like the captain. Shape changer. Go ahead.
I look like most like the captain. I don't even look like the captain.
I mean, you could just tell them
The other
just
two
here
of
to
us are.
go clean the ground.
Yeah,
I'm not
the other
even
two of
that
us.
good at lying. What the fuck are you giving me this?
Well, the two of us are women, and the other one of us is a cat.
Looks over to Raksha. Look, just can you talk for me? You know?
Oh
You
my
want to be a puppet?
Just give me
Yes.
the
Yeah.
paper.
No. I'll go over there.
No, I
I'll
take the
act
paper
like
back.
I'll be so depressed, and you can talk for me. That cool?
Just give me the paper.
Thank you.
Anyway,
Hello there. You can't go past this location. This is the
I present the paper.
Let me take a look. I need to see if the stamping and the regulation is correct, if you do not mind.
I don't know if it is or not. I'm just handing him the paper.
This is fine. It is fine. He, unfurls the paper, looks at it. You see that he will, hit his helmet a bit as he's adjusting his helmet, and he just goes, well then, welcome. That is indeed. Your fit is in the grave, then?
Yes. Lost loved one for eternal look back at Depresso over here.
I'm so depressed.
Dude,
Well,
try and do a bit of cleaning up.
if you could please share their name, I can, of course, give you a key that would go to their room.
We got the name. It was either from the ring or something else we found in there.
We know the name.
It's there. It's Nora. If we want to go see her specifically.
I look back to Depresso. She wants to be your wife.
Oh, do I have to say it? All
I
right.
assume you'd be the one who knew.
I whisper it in
Nora.
your ear if you don't.
Nora, what's her name? Nora is her name. I need to see it.
Oh, okay. Then it.
Continues. Pet Hyacinth just like dwindling, crying face.
Ah, yes. Then it would be in letter N. All right, good to know. 1 second. He like reaches into his pouch as he takes out what seems to be a set of keys. As he'll take off one that seems to range from from basically M to Z. As he'll hand it over and just go, when you return, be sure to give that the key. If you don't, I'll find you.
Well, yes, there's a town we're not allowed to leave. It wouldn't be that hard.
Exactly! Enjoy your stay down there. Just know that you may only enter the area that you have applied for. If you should attempt to enter anyone else, be sure to know that there are alarms set in place. Thank you.
Understood. That's fine.
I'll like just turn the corner and gesture.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back and I'll put my hand on Lysa's shoulder. Act like I'm helping, and whisper into him and Hyacinth ear. Maybe you try and swipe the keys.
I can try.
I'll gesture to the door here.
Question: How's your sleep been doing alright?
Oh, I don't need to sleep. I'm undead.
Hyacinth, do you mind
You haven't-
giving me advantage, or do you have a higher stat?
Well, how about
What are we
like
trying to do?
comfortability? Since you're standing around
Steal
here,
the keys.
I don't know if you shift places with someone.
I
Sorry.
simply stand here. You do not need to help me. Sleight of hand is sticks.
Sometimes it's good to have a bit of comfort while you're
I
standing
think you
around.
have. I think you have higher decks than I do.
Try this though. Hands a pillow. You should be able, even though you don't sleep, it should still be some
Yeah.
of comfort.
Actually, I
Uh.
think Dopey's helping me by handing them a pillow.
Probably.
Yes. He's distracted them.
Alright. Alright.
Unintentionally, actually.
Alright, sleight of hand.
Hmm.
Sleight of hand. Boop. 15.
As 1 second, is that my roly doly? God damn, I forgot to put the states on this token.
Should I use
Oh,
my
shit.
inspiration, or should I
Wait,
just
did you
hold on
roll?
to it?
Oh, you rolled 11 twice. Dang.
I think you can. Can we see the roll before he uses inspiration, or does it have to be?
You basically it's
Well,
it's fine. He
I
does
rolled
it.
11 twice. I rolled 11
Wow.
twice.
I was like, why did I get rolled?
I don't know.
Mm.
I
Fine.
have you clicked over me, so
Yeah,
Mhm.
I roll.
He doesn't see. Uh. As you manage to get the keys.
You should know. No, some job, most if any job, should always have some amount of comfort with.
Oh. Yes, whatever. I'll use the pillow when possible. You can enter through here. Say gesture to the door here. Actually, follow me. Up, 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 up. Be what I am. You see that he will walk on into here and as as he takes a seat and he just goes, "Yes, the stairway around the corner will lead you down the crypt. Just return the keys when you come back up."
Understand.
All right, is that a kobold?
The guy just sort of looks over and just goes, "Ah, yes, I found them what, about 30 minutes ago or so. I've decided to adopt them as my pet."
Okay, just don't kill it.
"Oh, I'm not so barbaric that I would kill people. He seems a little lost and stuff. Plus, we also had a kobold come through before, and, well, I prefer to keep this one alive, in a sense. Ha ha ha."
Question: what happened to your arm?
"Oh, it's just, well, the blood that my mistress had given to me in order to allow me to do my true transformation into her own kind as a thrall, sort of fucked up a bit, and, well, has, well, only turned me into a half version of, what I should be. Luckily, she was so kind to give me this job, anyway."
All right then, goodbye. Staircase.
Over here.
Drag this.
Yes. But, I'll be ending session here anyway. As we had time. Among Us.
All of us.
Okay, good sesh, guys. See you in a month and a half.
We'll have a session on the 18th, but we won't have a session on the 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 19th, yeah. Whatever it is. I'm shushing. Alright, BLB. Oh. Yes, Ari, thank you for the sub. I'll be ending session here. And of course, I hope you enjoyed. And of course, and the secret code I shall say is about